Mark had the idea of making something really European, different from rock, and the idea was
guitar.
Without guitar, and the idea was electronic.
Hello everybody, back to the Telex podcast. This is the third episode, and the album has been released. Wow. Everybody, hello.
And it's double platinum. Hello.
Wow. Hello, Jérôme.
Already?
Yes, unbelievable.
Hello. So we're still in the spaceship where the album has been released. Of course, Telex in the 80s did the Eurovision Song Contest. In which year was it?
80.
In 1980.
Yes.
That's something
Probably.
Precise the
We're
century.
not totally sure we've been there, you know.
So let's say that in 1980 you did the Eurovision Song Contest with a song called Eurovision. Probably. And you've been 19th out of 20.
Something like that.
No, 18 out of 19. Which is very different.
But are you proud of what you did? Because you've been playing to millions of people.
Right.
Just a song about playing to millions of people at the Eurovision Song Contest. Nobody understood what you wanted to do. Everybody was
even us, by the way.
Astonished.
That's really what I enjoyed, is the 30 seconds of silence after we stopped singing. So it was like, do they enjoy, or are they dead?
It's been a total failure in communication. You know, nothing happened communication-wise. That's very interesting, especially at the beginning of the 80s, which was supposed to be the decade of the communication.
And at that time, I guess you were on an English record label?
No.
Or not?
For England.
Yeah.
For England,
And America,
yeah. And I guess those people weren't so happy about this.
No.
Because you just play millions of people. It was just the time to make the world discover Telex.
Right.
And you did Eurovision.
They sort of said, okay, this is the end of the group. You've been very credible. You came up with very good songs like Moscow Disco and Twisted Saint-Tropez. You cover Rock Around the Clock. So you were almost perfectly red hot. And then you did the Eurovision Song Contest, period.
We're talking about the Eurovision Song Contest because you did it. You're ashamed and proud of it. Like In Between.
Yeah.
And in this new album, there is a huge connection to the Eurovision Song Contest. Yeah. People of the world really don't know it, but in Belgium in 1986, the year Telex stopped making album, there is a girl called Sandra Kim who won the Eurovision Song Contest, and she was from Belgium.
She was winning Revenge.
Revenge for Belgium. Revenge when we decided to cover this song in this album. Everything was Revenge.
And this is a hugely popular song in Belgium. But I think we should listen to J'aime la vie, I love life.
Yes.
I love life, as you say.
I love life.
Yes.
I love. Even if it's crazy.
Even if it's crazy. Yeah.
It's my motto.
And, thank you for the challenge.
Thank you for the challenge, she said. So let's listen to it.
Bravo for the challenge.
Je vois des gens courbés le dos, comme si la vie marquait zéro. Moi j'ai cadeau et je te dis oh oh j'aime la vie. Il faut y croire, j'ai moi aussi. Des flashs d'espoir, des insomnies, mais un peu de l'addition, j'aime l'horizon. J'aime la vie. J'aime la vie. J'aime la vie. Ne m'en veuillez pas. Je suis né comme ça.
So let's talk about How Do You Dance, the album again. It's been released. It's like this morning I was listening to Looking for Saint-Tropez, the first album, and the connection between the two albums is obvious.
I think we succeeded in being fresh again. I mean, the first album was fresh, as we said before, because also the machines we had, which were simple.
That's what pop music is all about, is working 3 years on a song of 3 minutes, and after those 3 years still being able to understand what's going to be the feeling of someone who's going to listen to those 3 minutes just one time. That's the whole story of pop music.
The original goal behind the album was to be very ecologic in a way, just to take some sounds that you already took for the other albums.
That's a way to think about it.
Yeah,
yes,
sure, it was a bit about, the idea was to recycle.
Recycle, yes. Even for the clip, it's like that.
So ecologic album.
Yes.
So that's why that's the reason we say these are not new songs, but also these are not old songs either.
And I also read that the big sentence of Telex all around those years was the best compliment that you could do to us is just say, I listen to your music, it's good, and it's thrownable. I can listen to it and throw it away for the rest of my life.
Well, I don't know. We were right to say that it was supposed to be its main quality, but if it happens, it doesn't hurt. I mean, it's like everything. It's funny. That's something we have to get used to. More and more things that we. In entertainment these days, like movies or even DVDs or CDs, you just watch or listen to them one time, which didn't happen that much before. In the past, I mean 20 years ago, you went to see a movie one time, but when you bought a record, it was you were thinking that you would at least listen to it 50 times, and that's over now.
You wouldn't throw your Miles Davis records away.
That's a good example of something that I never throw.
No, but we thought we were making pop music, so it was not like painting the Chapelle 16.
Of course, but actually, no, it was not like painting the Chapelle 16, but actually you were wrong. Because 25 years after, Moscow Disco is still in everywhere.
Yes.
It's on thousands of compilations every year, so it lives.
It's probably when you don't try to do that sometimes it happens.
There is another song of the album that we're going to listen a sample of. It's White Noise. So it's a very specific song on the album, I think.
The idea was to do a song with only white noise, the basic idea.
What is white
again,
noise?
It's Mark's idea.
White noise is
White noise is,
something
well,
like
in
that.
an analog synthesizer, you have a noise generator. So noise is like wind, is like a so there is apparently no frequency, no pitch in it. And of course there was the vocal, only white noise and the vocal track. And
My
that's it,
voice is
the
like
idea.
white noise.
And also the lyrics is about noise, also with a connection with the King Leopold II of Belgium, who once said, because he didn't like apparently very much music, because he said that music was an expensive noise. And so we thought it was funny to make the relation between the noise, because you can also do music with noise. So.
Because you're also the band that on this new album wrote a song about a horse who doesn't want to move.
Yes. Exactly.
You should be proud of.
I think so too. Yeah. But even Bob Dylan, who's very smart, never thought of that. That's amazing. And even Leonard Cohen, and even Joni Mitchell, who thinks she's so smart.
Never thought.
They never came up with the idea of a song about a horse that doesn't want to move.
But how did it came to you?
That's Belgium, my friend. Only Belgium can do that.
Let's listen to Move. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Jérôme.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Michel. And see you next week
Thank you. Oh, yes.
for the last episode.
With pleasure.
Move.